Yo, what's happening, guys? This is the Dawn. I'm back with another video for y'all, and today's video, if you couldn't tell from the title, is very different from what I normally upload. I'm done with finals now, so I'm ready to focus on some other stuff besides the class setup videos. I've been thinking about dropping these for a while, I just haven't had the time. But basically what these videos are going to be, I'm going to have like one specific focus that I think is important to getting these nukes, like maybe a technical thing, a tactical thing. Each video is going to have one focus, and then I'm going to have a gameplay where I really think that that focus is sort of exaggerated, like it's really prominent in the gameplay. And I'm going to commentate the gameplay, you know, from afterwards. Like I'm gonna try to do some of these live, but most of them are gonna be afterwards, right? Because it's just much easier for me. But anyways, I'm gonna have each of these focuses in the beginning of the gameplay. I'm gonna explain like what it is. So for example, after this, the focus of this gameplay is centering. So I'm gonna go explain centering in a private match immediately after this, and then I'm gonna jump right into the gameplay. So these things are gonna be way shorter. I'm not gonna show the whole video, like the whole gameplay. I'm just gonna cut it off at the nuke streak. So these videos will be shorter, right to the point. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy them. If you do, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to continue to post more of these, and if you do subscribe, I would greatly appreciate your feedback, right? If you want me to do more of this, just let me know. If you want me to do less and stick more to the class setups, I can do that too. But your feedback's really important to me. That just lets me know what I should post more of on my channel, basically. So for now, I'm out of here, man. I'll see you in the private match. All right, you guys, so here we are in the private match. So basically centering is the idea that you're gonna keep your gun or your reticle, basically your crosshair, your reticle, aimed at places as you move around corners where you think enemies are coming from, right? So basically aiming where you expect the enemies to be before you see them or before you even know that they're there. It's basically like you're guessing, but you're making educated guesses. So for example, if I'm coming around this corner, right, there's only so much space that an enemy can be, right? He's gonna be here, somewhere in here, if he's gonna be anywhere at all, right, in this location. So as I come around this corner, I'm gonna keep my crosshairs first trained on this, and then if no one's there, I'm gonna slowly move over, right, and just make sure that my gun is up, because this is a common little, you know, choke where people are gonna come through. So, but that's the same thing for every part of the map, right? So if I bust through this door, I'm first gonna probably center here, right? So if I bust through, you know, usually these doors are open. So like, say these doors are open, I'm gonna center here, but then I'm quickly gonna center up to this window, right? Centering isn't just like horizontal. You also center upwards on staircases and stuff. So like, say you're running up these, say you're coming from the other direction, right? So you coming around this corner, center on this doorway, right? But then you're not just gonna run like into this wall and then turn around here, right? I would turn around here, keep my gun trained on this window, and then run up the stairs if there's nobody there. So you know what I'm saying? So you center on that door, this door, like that's basically the idea, is aiming where your opponent is supposed to be if he's going to be there at all, and therefore if he is there, you've already got the gun there, you can just aim and just shoot him. So that's basically how like a lot of the pros do it all the time. They're working on this stuff. Like that's how you get really good accuracy, because you've just cut out so much time, you know, from your normal aiming pattern, as opposed to just running around this corner and then aiming at somebody. If you already have your gun trained here, all you have to do is shoot them, right? That's so much less time. It's going to win you so many more gunfights. So basically the way you can work on this is literally just what I'm doing right now. Maybe you have some recruit bots set up, just like center on random things around the map where you think people are going to be, you know what I'm saying? Just like keep your gun up like this around corners and stuff, and you'll definitely be able to win more gunfights. So yeah, man, I know this intro was long in the beginning because I was explaining what these videos are going to be. The class setup for this gun's at the end of the video, and the gameplay itself is just like up to the nuke streak, and then I cut it off. But anyways, I'm out of here, man. Please let me know what you think of the video. Have a good day, y'all. Peace. Alright guys, we're jumping right into the first commentary. I'm going over my MP5 game from Cheshire Park the other day. So if I'm playing Cheshire Park, I always go this side first if I'm on this spawn. The engagements are more close range if you're using a submachine gun, so that's what I do. Alright, we're focusing on centering, right? So pay attention to how my gun is up and aiming in places where enemies typically come from. You know, even if I don't know if they're there or not. So like right here, for example, I centered on this doorway, right? Like this doorway here. Centering back and forth on those two doorways. I see me do it again right here. Keeping my gun up so that I can easily kill that enemy. Now right there, I died because that was more of a mistaken, you know, I should have in this stage right here assumed that they were coming from this doorway, or at least checked it before going and just retreating over to the back right side. You know, I should have gone up and taken a peek, but that's beside the point. Yeah, I put on scavenger so that I could put my streak skill exception in sleight of hand in this video. Push people. So now I go around the right side, try to flank the guys that I know they're in there. You know, I know they're chilling in this area. So right here, boom. So that is a good example of centering, because if I didn't have my gun up like that, just, you know, predicting that he was going to be somewhere around this corner, like maybe behind this wall or something, I would have died. Right here, I'm just listening. Once I can hear him, that's even easier. You know, if you can hear somebody, you can definitely center on them easily. Keeping my gun up. So I see that guy there, but I leave him for now. To grab this kill. But see how I center here? Because I know, or I suspect he's over there. Now that wasn't him, but the point is, I was assuming he was going to come from that area. So if you have a close range engagement with 2 opponents and you got an SMG, I'm almost always drop shotting that. I just want to take one out before, you know, hopefully the other guy doesn't put a single bullet in me, and then I can probably take care of him. Nice little feed right there. So I had a pistol there, right? Like, that was just me, a pistol versus a sniper, and I had no ammo in my MP5, so that's a fight I'm just going to run from. You know, there's no shame in running if you are going to be in a bad position. Just dip. So like right here, I see him immediately like looking at me right there. So I just know it's time to get out of here. Same thing for this kill right here. I hear that shotgun. That's an S725. I'm not turning around to fight that if I have no bullets. Grab that easy kill. See me center on these doorways? I'm not just going to push right in. I'm not just going to attack sprint through around the corner. Get myself killed. So I see him in the window there. Same idea. I know he's there. That's a gunfight that's too long, too far range for an SMG. There's just no point. I know he's got this guy. He's got the Mark II car. I'm not gonna mess with that. Now, all right. So once you get the advance, right, you do not have to center anymore because you know where everybody is, right? There's no point in centering and wasting your time if you know exactly where every single person is on the map. Centering is for if you're not exactly sure. It's just gonna give you a slight advantage. You gotta push people with the advance, right? You need to get like 8 to 10 kills out of that advance. So you see I kill this guy, right? And then I'm going to go through the other doors because I assume that this guy right here, I assume that he is going to turn himself around and sort of look like where I was right here, you know? But he doesn't. And when I see that he doesn't do that, whoops, oh, there we go. When I see that he doesn't do that, I turn around and I go back to this door because I'm going to shoot him in the back. Alright, so if I have the advance, I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Almost having syntax for no reason. Alright, now you see the advance is going away, so now you're going to see me center much more, even though I'm already on the so at this point it's just about being kind of clever, going around. I don't want to push anybody too directly. So, you know, I'm keeping my gun up. Even though I'm tax shrinting into corners, when I come around the corners themselves, see like right here, I've got my gun out ready to fight somebody, not just sprinting around random corners. Right here, I got this guy. That was actually a pretty bad example of it right there, honestly. This is me messing it up. So, if I was being careful, honestly, I kind of at this point think that I was like, oh, these kids are bots. But it doesn't mean, like, I should still have, you know, done it better, right? So I heard this guy, so this was an easy kill. But then watch right here, I just sprint around this corner. That's a bot thing to do, because, like, if there was a guy in this spawn, I'm dead. Straight here, I'm dead if that guy's there. So this just happened to work out for me. I would not say to play like this. Alright, so right here is interesting, right? So this grassy spot right here, and on the other side, alright, they have really weird acoustics on this map. So for some reason, it sounds like they're out here, when really they're like right by the front door. So right, that's something I realized, like I don't know, I know that he's not there, so that's the guy that I missed. But the same exact problem, it happens in reverse too, so if he sounds like he's coming through the front door, he's actually going to be in the grassy area, so watch right here, right? I dip out, check this. So he was going through the front door that time. There he is right there. Now another guy, it sounds like he's coming through the front door. I pre-fire it, he's not there. I know this, right? So I turn around, and there he is. Alright, so that's just a little trick about this map that will help you, you know, if you're going on a streak right there. Because that's a good spot to be, right? It's right in their spawn. So if you can know those little things about your map, you're going to give yourself a tiny advantage, and that's going to carry you through a lot of fights. Hey guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the game. This is the class that I was using as promised. Compensator, Ranger foregrip, 45 round mag, sleight of hand, collapsible stock, Psychov with monolith suppressor, automatic barrel, 80 round drum, elite grip, and frangible, scavenger ghost, battle hardened, C4, and stim shot. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, please subscribe to my channel. But for now, I'm out of here, man. Enjoy your days, guys.